Watch him! Way to grab it! Pop it! Ball up! Put it back! Come get it! Who got him? Grab it! Grab it! I see him! Hey, yo, right here! Yo, shot! Yo, man, way to get it! Come around! Get that boy! Come on, box him out! Way to grab it! Get Che! Watch out! Hey, good board! Who's got ball? Hey, yo! Right here! Shot! Get on Che! Power for him, baby! Box up! All day! Yo, stay up on Che! Put it back up! Knock it down! Oh, foul! Check Che! Che! Hey, right here! Pull it! Don't let him get away! Yo, watch Che! Box out! Pressure him up! Watching him! Set up! Set up! No. Hey, get ball! Get ball! Who got Che? Hey, come on, grab that! Hey! Take that! Come get it! Good rebound! Give me that! Che! Come on! You got it! Yo, man, up on Che! Hey, yo, right here! To board!
Get on Che!
Pull up! Body on him! Hey, D up on Che! What's the roll? No, no, no! Oh, Che! Get me! I got your help! Check, Che! Screen! Shot! Don't let him get a rebound! Hey, you got it! Right here! Hey, yo, get on Che! Hey, help! Screen! Pull it! What's the hit? Yo, y'all shut up! Hey, don't let him shoot that! Yo, watch Che! Come get it! Shot! Hey, yo, right here! Who got Che? Take that. Butt out! Help out on Che! Hey, who got him? Balance it out! Pressure him up! I got your help! Yo, man, up on Che! Help! Who's got the ball? Watch out! That's beast! Yo, check Che! I got you, baby, come on! Hey, yo, right here! Pick! Hey, yo, right here! Shot! Yeah, man! Help out on Che! Oh, that's you! Switch! Hey, yo, I got ball! Pick coming! Come around! Tag! Oh, foul! Hey, come to me! Watch out! Give me that! Yo! Right here! Yo, pick coming! Che!
Yo, right here, right here.
Roll up! Get on Che! Hey, help! No, no, no! Hey, yo, right here! Pop it! Shot! Hey, D up on Che!
Hey, who got him?
Come get it!
Come on, same team.
Check Che!
What's the roll?
Hey, yo, right here!
I got your help. Shut up.
I don't want to shoot that! Hey, balance it out! Hey, yo, get on Che!
Hey, yo, right here. Put it back up.
That one! Hey, good boy! Yo, watch Che! Hey, yo, who got him? Right here!
Yo, turn the side.
Come on! Hey, come to Who got Che? Thank you. Give me that!
Who's got the ball? Yo.
Screen! Watch the pick! Hey, good rebound! Help out on Che! Box out! Shot! Yo, man, up on Che! Watch out! Hit the foul! Yo, check Che!
Knock it down. Come around.
Ah! Hey! Watch out!
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Here's Mirazon. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And even 3-on-3 break. Leonard with no one around. It's good from long range.
I don't think there's anything Leonard can't do on the basketball court. He can score inside, the mid-range, long range. He'll hurt you from absolutely anywhere.
Thompson outside. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect. When Klay Thompson gets his game going, there's nobody in the league who's more dangerous to a defense. This guy, when his shot starts to fall, runs as hot as any player in the league.
Back to Leonard. There's the three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Love outside. For the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And with Klay, when he goes off for these huge games, Doris, sometimes he doesn't even dribble.
That's the amazing fact about Klay Thompson is a lot of his best games are all catch-and-shoot situations. His ability to be relentless in moving without the basketball and find the space. And do you know it only takes him 0.79 seconds to get his jump shot off?
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Wade. Some nice passing by New York here. Clock at 4. Puts it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Bird outside. Over Wade. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, an all-star willing to do all kinds of dirty work on the offensive end. Kawhi mixing it up.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And the Raptors went all in trading for Kawhi Leonard last season, Doris. Great talent surrounding him in Toronto. But this past summer, he decided to move on.
But, Kevin, a championship makes the gamble worthwhile if you were Toronto. For Kawhi, any team he plays on is going to have a chance to win. And now this young man, a champion, starts a new chapter.
Towns, high post. Back to McGrady. DeRozan in the corner. Shot to stop the run. New York, no good that time either. And here's Bird for 3. Buries it from three-point range. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all their names in a hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Roy. And taken away by Brown. And a foul called on Andre Miller. That is his first foul of the game. Mourning inside. Count the basket. Mourning's got his second basket of the game. And Zo Miller will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. And another turnover here by Portland. About a minute played so far here in the first. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Here's Mourning. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Stolen by Canby. And now Portland on the break. And slam dunk by Canby.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here is Hardaway. Brown right side. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Oh, he can't hit. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good that time. Shoots it. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Here's Hardaway. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Roy with the bucket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Lets it go from the wing. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
You just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Here's Mashburn. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him. Canby with the block. Here's Batum. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Marcus Camby. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Heat shooting their first free throws here tonight. That free throw good for Mourning. And both free throws good for Mourning. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Right side Roy. Batum with the 3. Again the miss by the Trailblazers. Miami leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And here is Hardaway. Brandon Roy getting his 3 to go. Pass to Mourning. And a miss there on the triple. Portland trails by 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A shot by Batum, no good. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. Mourning can't make it work.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Down low. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Hardaway with it. Oden picks him up. Mourning inside. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Roy, that's a two-pointer. Askins with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the dunk by Austin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Guys sometimes don't make it big when they first get on the scene. Late bloomers that have caught your eye right now in the league. Guys that have really picked up their game.
Well, how about D'Angelo Russell?
Good one,
Let's talk about getting traded, having to move at a young age. That really could be devastating for some players. So for him to have the skill set and the mental frame of mind to fight over that, I love it. And how about Julius Randle? I mean, I didn't see it coming. I knew he was a beast, but he's a beast.
You mean he's a beast?
Yeah, something like that.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Left side, Miller. Over in the corner, Batum. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Batum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, Batum is a volume three-point shooter. If he has any space whatsoever, he's pulling up, most likely connected.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The offensive rebound. Bayless. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Good ball movement here by Miami. From deep, Marley. Rebounded by Oden.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Batum. And another 3 for Portland.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Askins has got his first points in this one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And here are the Heat now. They've led by as many as 11 points. A three ball. Portland grabs the miss. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half. There's Bayless with the three. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. Pass to Bowen. Camby with the steal. A shot by Batum, no good.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
1:12 left in the first half of the game. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Good, and Miller gets the assist.
That mid-range, Jay, just no problem for a big man like LaMarcus Aldridge. Really, he has patented that jump shot.
Now Marley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mourning. Puts it up from 7. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 5.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Hardaway with it. And there's the call on Roy. That's foul number 2 for him. And Miami making a change here. Trailblazers on D. It's a 3-point game. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And that one's good. Mashburn. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Inside. And it's Bayless in the corner. That one's good from the corner. Bayless has got 6 points. Now here's Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So it's Portland now. And here's Camby. Back to Roy. Off target with his 3. Here's Mashburn. Drops in the tray. Mashburn's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Heat. Outside Roy. The kick out to Aldridge. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Heat leading by 5 to the inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Batum. Outside Roy. Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the Heat making a change here. And it's Miami's ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Hardaway goes in. Hamby with the block. Here's Roy. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Portland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending a guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Hardaway. Here's Mashburn. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Mashburn's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
For 3, Roy. They get the rebound. Out left to the wing. Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 5. And he lobs it up.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of him.
On the wing, Miller. Back to Roy. Got a piece of it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Those turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Floats one. Here's Mourning. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Nicholas Batum. The Heat shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Mourning no good on the free throw. Portland trails by 9. Roy goes in. And then Roy with the jam.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Mashburn. And Oden pulls it down. Batum wide open. He fires. From outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul called on Andre Miller. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. There's 1:54 left to play in the 3rd. Mourning. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Baseline J on the way. No good from Roy. Here's Hardaway. It's blocked.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot blocking.
For 3, Roy. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. The 3. Good on the three-point shot. Roy's got 14.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Brown. Hardaway goes in. Now Mourning. Lead by Oden. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Good on both. Portland trails by 8. On the wing, Batum. Now Bayless. He's got 6. Outside Roy. Shot clock at 5. 2 points. That one goes. Roy's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor. That's a quality all great scorers have.
.27 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bayless. From deep. Knocks it loose. Miami leading by 6. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
Did you see that speed from Batum, showing the real tenacity on defense to come up with the steal?
Here's Hardaway. Misses there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out front, up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here are the Heat now. In the air. Pass to Askins. The shot, no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Crotty's shot is off. Portland trailing here. Hardaway with the steal. To the wing right side. The shot's good from Crotty. Crotty's got his first 2 points of the night.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Roy. Here's Camby. The shot missing. Miami leading by 4. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Askins. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Mourning. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Askins. Now Mourning. Unable to get that one. Portland trails by 6. Camby with the block. And he gets it back. To the wing on the left. Yep, that one goes in there. Ashburn's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Heat call time here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Batum. The kick out to Aldridge. Portland again missing.
This guy, bad shots. This is the time to work the ball inside to get the best shot possible. I mean, that's the way to make the comeback happen.
It's tipped. And they're running. Here's Roy. And then Roy with the jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Shot, high post. Mourning. Roy with the rebound. Portland trails by 6. Here's Miller. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Roy.
Aggressive pass on the break, straight up the court so he can get all the way to the bucket.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Mourning. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Mourning's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
Shots good by Miller. Miami leading by 3. Brown drives in. And the dunk by Brown.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Hardaway with it. And it's Miller picking him up. Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
And so Miller will bring it up for Portland.
Out of bounds.
And Portland with another turnover here.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
56 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Right side Hardaway. Marley with it. Back to Mourning. And Oden sends it back. Off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. And it's Brown missing.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And that one falls for Batum.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 7. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
Out to the right wing. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group
Hi, this is Kenny the Jet Smith, and you're watching 2K TV.